The speech was inspired by the eloquent writing of Douglas MacArthur from his speech entitled Duty, Honor, Country. And I am Alyssa Bish with the speech entitled Dedication, Compassion, Leaders. As I was headed to class after leaving my dorm hall this morning, a respected teacher asked me, "Where are you from?" And when I replied, "Aurora, Nebraska," she remarked, "Wonderful place, great people, and a great community." No human could fail to be deeply moved by such a tribute as this. Coming from a place I have lived so long, and a people I have loved so well, it fills me with an emotion I cannot express. But this opportunity to speak is not intended to honor one place, but to symbolize a great moral code, the code of sacrifice those who teach this beloved nation. I have the opportunity to share with you the impact of teachers, which I'll always regard with a sense of pride and yet humility. Dedication, compassion, leaders. Those three hallowed words respectfully ascertain the foundation of this country. They are your rallying points, to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. They lead us to a higher place, to persevere when our efforts seem ineffective, and to create the leaders of the future, despite the countless hours and obstacles. There are those that will not believe the words I say, and they will try to minimize them. They will say they are but words, but a slogan, but a flamboyant phrase. They will try to dwindle down the character of these men and women to mere mockery. But these are some of the things they do. They build your basic character. They mold you for your future roles as leaders of this great nation. They teach you right from wrong, and they challenge us even when we believe we've reached our full potential. They teach you not to substitute words for actions, not to seek the path of comfort, but to face the stress and spur of difficulty and challenge, to learn to stand up in the storm as we reach for our dreams, to master yourself before you seek to master others, to reach into the future yet never neglect the past, to be serious yet never to take yourself too seriously, to be modest so that you will remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, the meekness of true strength. They prepare you for your future regardless of where the road takes you. They teach you in this way to be not only a student, but a leader. These teachers need no acclamation or praise from me or any other man. They have written their own history upon the minds of our children and upon their hearts as the one person who always cared. When I think of their patience day in and day out, of their compassion during the hard days, when they got a glimpse into these children's personal lives, when they had modesty and victory as the child finally understood the concept upon the page, I am filled with the emotion of admiration and gratitude that I cannot put into words. They belong to history as one of the highest positions as they have shaped the future generations. They belong to the present, to us, by their virtues and their achievements. They belong to dedication from the countless hours. They belong to compassion as they listen and care for their students. They belong as leaders as they not only lead our children, but build them up to become the next leaders. Their legacy will still live on as our nation is governed by those who are taught, as our nation becomes great because someone great first invested into them. Now in the year 2012, from one-room schoolhouse to chalkboard, to whiteboards, to smartboards, from every other day kindergarten to all-day everyday kindergarten, from freshmen in middle school to freshmen in high school, and from leaving school after 8th grade to help on the farm, to graduating from the 12th grade, their efforts have led to triumph. Teachers have shaped our nation by the words that describe them ever so eloquently: dedication, compassion, leaders. You face a new world, a world of change. We speak in strange terms of sustaining life on the moon, of making clones of human beings, of creating robots to work in hospitals, of producing transplant organs from a single cell, of disease preventatives to expand life into the hundreds of years, of finding a cure for cancer, of such dreams and fantasies as to make life the most exciting of all time. And through all this welter of change and development, your mission remains fixed, determined, and inviolable. It is to make the next leader. Everything else in your professional career is but corollary to this vital dedication. Yours is the profession of knowledge, the will to be dedicated, and the sure awareness that in teaching there is no substitute for victory, that the very obsession of your public service must be dedication, compassion, leaders. The shadows are lengthening for me. My days of high school schooling have vanished, tone and tint. Their memory is one of wondrous beauty, watered by tears and coaxed and caressed by the smiles of yesterday. In my dreams, I see the teachers who shaped my life, and I see the colors of joy, knowledge, and lifetime friends painted throughout. But in this moment of my memory, always I come back to Aurora, Nebraska. Always there echoes and re-echoes. Dedication, compassion, leaders.